there, and welcome to my channel. I am Tish. I am a wife, mom, leader over 40, navigating life, career, and purpose. Just like many of you here on my channel, I document that via vlogs. Sometimes we'll sit down and we'll chat, and then any other thing that or activity that I am enjoying and I can bring you along, I try to document that to the best of my ability here on my channel. I am currently on a challenge of creating 100 videos to YouTube for 100 days. And I started this January 1, and we're at the end of the challenge here in April. So if you are a part of this journey and you've been with me at the start of this or during it and you subscribe, thank you so much. Welcome back. And if you are not a subscriber, I welcome you and invite you to subscribe to my channel. Please like this video and tell me where you're watching from down in the comment area. I don't mind at all if you want to share it with a friend who is also 30s, 40s, and beyond, who just likes relaxed daily vlogs. All right, friend, today's video is like the rest of them. I am taking you along with me as much as I can. It's kind of a chill day. I work from home most of the time, and I have a few hours that I need to dedicate to office work, so you're not going to see much. You're not going to see much, but as I have the camera on, I hope that you're working on your to-do list, you're crossing things off in your planners, you are making goals, and you're creating plans to achieve them, and you're getting your work done with excellence. Don't burn yourself out doing that. So it's just going to be a few hours of me, excuse me, during the day, getting some work done, and then I have to switch over into mom duties and travel for volleyball. So let's see what we can get ourselves into. Let's see how much work we can get done. If anything, just use this video and play it in the background while you are accomplishing your goals. All right, let's get going. Yesterday, I went on a hunt to look for a puzzle so that my husband and I could start doing that on some of our slow evenings, just to get us from in front of the television and scrolling on our phones. So we have a place that's called Ollie's in my town, and it's been a while since I've been there, but I do know that they had this is what made me think of them yesterday, because they have a book section, and it's not bad. You have to go through and look to see what they have, and you can find some gems in the book section. So I'm thinking if they have books, they may have puzzles. So went to Ollie's, and then I didn't want to spend a lot for a puzzle, especially if my husband wasn't going to like it. But didn't find a puzzle there, but I did go through the book section, and I picked up these books, and just look at the prices. So this one, the first book is Stretched Too Thin: How Working Moms Can Lose the Guilt, Work Smarter, and Thrive. That alone stood out to me. My dissertation was on work-life conflict among women leaders, and how they choose career advancement, you know. So this alone stood out to me. And can you see the price there? Regularly it was $24.99, and the Ollie's price was $4.99. Definitely something that I'm going to read. Oh, and I just noticed that this was a Target. This was available at Target. Yeah, and on the back it has $22.99. So $4.99 is not a bad read at all. However, I wish I would have stumbled upon this when I was writing my dissertation, because I'm sure I could have pulled something from there. Here is another book that I got. This is by Tabitha Brown, and it is I Did a New Thing: 30 Days to Living Free. And I have not heard of it, but for $4.99, retail price was $29.99. Yes, and I do love Tabitha Brown. I thumbed through it in the store, And she just gives some very practical ways of how she did or tried new things. And they were very simple. And I'm all about trying new things. If you've been on my channel, I encourage you often to try the new thing, whether it's simple or it's hard, because you are able and capable to get it done. So I'm excited to dig into that. And then the last book that I saw was by Kendra Scott, Born to Shine. And I believe that this is still currently available. This was at the book stand. No, it was not at a book stand. My daughter's volleyball games, they usually have a Kendra Scott vendor table there, and I did see this book. And I want to say that she was promoting this book just a few months ago on Good Morning America, or one of the news stations. This says that the price is $28 and the Ollie's price was $4.99. So because I wear Kendra Scott every single day, you all that follow me know that I wear my Kendra Scott jewelry. Well, I'm not wearing it today, but I have a necklace that I wear. Out of all of the pieces that I have of Kendra Scott, I wear that very faithfully. So I do love her jewelry. And then when I saw the book on television, then saw it at the volleyball vendor table and at Ollie's, I said, yes, please. So if you have an Ollie's near you, you may not have one near you, but if you do, definitely take a look and see what finds you can grab from there. In other book news, and we have the obvious places to purchase books. If you're wanting to expand your knowledge in an area, if you're wanting to get away from the doom scrolling and sitting in front of the television watching brain rot television, which I'm not knocking that at all, because from time to time I need a little rot to happen up here. But if you're wanting to get into books and build your collection, or you're just wanting to build your knowledge, there are a few resources that are available to you. Of course, there's Audible books that are a lot less expensive than the physical book being sent to you, or you going into the obvious bookstores. But if you're looking for something that's economical, especially in the climate that we're living in with prices steady rising, I suggest let's go free. The public library typically carries everything that you can purchase elsewhere. You check out your book, you get your membership, your library card, you can check out books, you can check out all kinds of resources. Do not sleep on your local library. My local library is phenomenal. They carry everything from PlayStation, the newest PlayStations and the games for teenagers, kids, and kids of older age, adults. They're all the books that you would ever need, and for whether it's for educational purposes, it's for leisurely reading, it's for you to expand your knowledge in a specific area. Do not sleep on your local library. Do you hear me? I'm always amazed at what the local library carries. The other sources to look at are not the big box stores, but stores like the discount stores, Ollie's, for example. And I can't think of any others right off mine, but I'm sure if you're interested, you can find those. Just do not discount the closeout stores if they have a book section. The other great source to find books are thrift stores and donation centers. Phenomenal libraries are held there, and the books are even less than what you would probably get them at a place like Ollie's or the other closeout stores. Thrift stores carries so much. You can even find vinyl for, even if you don't have a turntable at home. There's so many different resources that are available in thrift stores that I hope that can help you. So if you're looking to expand your library, your knowledge, you don't always have to spend top dollar to do so. And then use the power of social media or your local neighborhood groups and ask someone if they have these resources available to you and share them. Knowledge is power. All right, I'm off of my soapbox, but when I went to Ollie's and I saw these, I was like, yeah, they're coming home with me. All right, so now I have a journal prompt in my mind. I have my journal here. I'm going to organize my desk so that I can journal, and then I need to go ahead and write down my to-do list for the day. Although I've started to work on some things already off camera, I still like to put those in my planner so that I can highlight them, and it makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing the daggum thing. So I'm going to organize my desk. I also have my work bag with me. Yes, I am home and I do work with my work bag with me. I like to make sure that it has everything that I need, because the less distractions that I have getting up from my desk and by way of me just grabbing what I have, it keeps me more productive for the block of time that I am to sit and work. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now so that I can dedicate a full 2.5, 3 hours to solely focused on work. Because I will get distracted, I could play worship music, but I'm going to be singing, I'm going to be praising, I'm going to be dancing. Can't play my favorite tunes because I'm going to think that I'm back in college and going to be dancing and get distracted. So the best music that I find that works for me during my productive sessions is usually classical music or instrumental jazz music. I can work through those. Give me something else that I'm going to like fully enjoy and I can move and sway to. Productivity will not happen. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now. This is my little Bluetooth speaker that I love to have with me here in my office. And then I also take this with me when I'm going to speak, to do presentations, because I like to have music that's appropriate for the room that I'm going to be in when the attendees are entering. So I love this little guy. So I just sit it on my desk. I can also take it around the house with me if I'm wanting to clean, if the other areas doesn't have a Bluetooth speaker. And yeah, so I'm getting ready to play my classical music and I'm going to start my timer so that I can have a productive work session. Although I'm in a zone, I just realized at this moment right here that I had a meeting that I scheduled with other people for the afternoon. But thankfully, I started working early enough in the morning to get some things done before I needed to be a part of a meeting that I scheduled. and it is a couple of hours later. Let me turn this off because I don't know if I will get copyrighted for playing this. I'm not sure. Okay, a couple of hours later, I have 15 minutes before a 2 o'clock meeting, and I have not eaten yet, not really hungry. Would like the carrot salad that I made yesterday, but if you watch the vlog before this one, you'll see that it is filled with garlic, and I can't do that because I need to leave the home today. So I may make a quick salad to eat, but most of the meetings virtual, you know, they want your camera on. So I'm going to grab something quick to eat. I did accomplish quite a bit. Today has been, it has been productive, and there are a few things that are not checked off of my list, but I think that I can get through majority of them without feeling like I did not have a good day. So I'm going to keep my head in the game. I am going to, you hear the meeting reminders. That's what I'm getting ready to do now. I also took some time and I went on to the YouTube page, and I just wanted to see, which I should have done this at first when I started to upload the 100 videos journey, is I put episodes. So like episode 1 through 100 will be at the beginning of each description. That way I can also create a playlist, which I did a playlist. If you are new to my channel and you don't know what I'm talking about, I am creating 100 videos to YouTube for 100 days. So I created a playlist from January 1 up until now, and finishing out the challenge. So as of right now, I have 8 more days into the challenge. And it is really, I just started to feel good about myself for not giving up and continuing on with this journey on the days that I felt good, the days that I did not feel good. I had something to talk about. I didn't have anything to talk about. I didn't know anything about aesthetics. I didn't know how it would come across on camera. All of those negative thoughts had to exit quickly. I get into the challenge very late. Well, let me say this quick. So creating the content is not a problem at all. I don't put a lot of thought into like angles and things. I don't know if that hurts me, helps me. I don't know. I just turn the camera on so that I can talk to you for the time that I do. And I edit on my computer, and I use a software called Filmora. I have been using that for years. It's very user-friendly. It was very affordable at the time. I have no complaints about Filmora. And I have the perpetual plan. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it works. And I also have it on my phone for when I want to. I replaced Filmora with CapCut during the time of the TikTok transition and all of that. Have it on my phone. I also have it on my iPad. The con to me editing footage and doing all of that, when I'm on my laptop, I take it off of my SD card onto my laptop into the software, and it takes forever. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know if it's because the footage is in 4K, but each clip takes forever to upload onto the computer, and then I have to edit. So there has been times where it has taken me more than 6 hours to edit a very short video. Well, I realized that there was one video, a few videos back, where I just did the footage on my phone. And because I have Filmora on my phone, it wasn't a problem because all I had to do was just, transfer the footage on the phone into the Filmora app on the phone, and it was seamless. So I got to thinking, well, if I am able to get the footage off of my camera because it's Bluetooth, I can do that on my iPad. Plus, it's a bigger screen. And, you know, my music that I use Epidemic Sound. I'm able to, you know, download those files, the ones that I could just use through videos just to make this quick and easy. Let me see if I can edit a video on my iPad and upload it. And y'all, I am in love. Now, I'm not able to add like the little stickers and things and the subscribe drop downs, and I'm not able to do any of that, but I'm okay. I'm okay with that. If that can get a video up quicker, I'm gonna do it. So I have been creating the content, sending it to my iPad, editing it in Filmora on the iPad, and getting the video up in less than an hour. If it takes 2 hours, I'm totally fine with that, because all the way up until this point, all the way up until we got into episode 80s, it has been taking me forever. But that just shows how committed I have been to getting the footage up, y'all. So if you don't see, I mean, I don't try to add a lot of fancy things to it, but all the way to this point, that's one thing that I'm glad that I discovered. Okay, so let me grab a snack, because now that I've talked to you, I no longer have 15 minutes. I have 10 minutes. So I'm gonna grab a snack so that I can make it back to the computer, hurry up and nibble on something so that my stomach doesn't growl on the Teams call. And I will check back in with you, because after this meeting, I do need to go and just clean out my car, since I'm going to be doing some carpool today, and get in the transitional mind to pick up the girls for volleyball practice. I hope that you were able to get some work done. I hope that you're enjoying these videos. If you haven't seen any of the videos previous to this one, I created a playlist, 100 days of videos, for you to go and see. All right, I am going to grab a snack and then I will sign off. I don't have time, so croissants, 2 croissants it is. Plus, when I get ready to go get the girls, me and the other mom, we like to provide them with after school snacks. So I'll grab them Chick-fil-A, I'll grab myself a few nuggets, and I'll be fine. All right, it's time for the Teams call. The meeting is over and it was great. Now I am looking at my to-do list. Whatever it is, I have about 30 minutes to finish what I can do on the computer. I'm confident about picking out the 2 things that I'm eyeballing. I hope that you enjoyed my productive day video working from my desk from home. If you like this video, don't just scroll off. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. Like the video, give it a thumbs up, and tell me hello and where you're watching from down in the comment area. And y'all, this is episode 90 something. So thank you for being on this journey with me, and I hope that it inspires you to do something that pushes you outside of your comfort zone also. Well, until the next video, because you know there will be another video. Have a great day. Bye.